Hi, Dave here. I'm back and I am here to talk about some changes that have been coming out with Taurus. Have you noticed recently, well, recently, over the last year or two, they've come out with the G2C and the G3C. Well, if you have, you've noticed that they've come out with a lot more products regarding that whole line. That line actually does include the PT111, which I've actually got broken down here. The reason I have it broken down is because I've purchased a couple of Taurus factory parts. Now, the reason why I say they're Taurus factory parts is because I purchased them off of the Taurus website. So to me, that means that they approve them, which means they are factory parts or OEM parts approved by Taurus. Otherwise, I don't think they would sell them on their website. That being said, I could be wrong on that. Now, the first thing I've noticed is sights. There are some new sights that came up. This is one that I had purchased. It is the light reactive sight. It is a fiber optic sight for the front of the G2C, and the G3C also fits the PT111. I was able to switch it out very easily, and it was just a matter of unscrewing the old one, putting in the new one with the Allen wrench provided. Pretty easy swap out, worked out pretty well. It is still directly on. It allows me to get a really good sight picture from the front very quickly and does not impede removing from the holster. Very important. The next thing I noticed was, and I'd seen these before, was metal recoil springs assemblies. Now, the original, and if you remember going back into my videos, you'll remember that I had trouble with the original polymer one of these. This is the replacement they sent me. And they've actually come out with the machined ones now. So the machine ones I've seen with other manufacturers or a third-party manufacturer before, and I was interested in getting them. I never did. I did see it on their website, the Taurus website, and I purchased it directly from them. I believe they still have them available. I do not see any difference. Well, let me go back. I do see a difference, actually. If you look at the front of the firearm with it assembled, with it in there, you see it's silver as opposed to the black face. However, one thing that I did notice when I first put it in is it was very bindy. I had to rack the slide a few times, and that actually fixed that issue. I guess throwing a little bit of oil inside of it wouldn't hurt, but I think what it was is the manufacturing of it. It probably had a little bit of residue from the manufacturing, or it wasn't finished well enough, and just a matter of just racking the slide a few times cleared it up. When I first got it, I could not push it in by hand. Now I can actually rack it in there easily with my thumb. Pretty simple, and also very easy swap out. And in my opinion, worth the time. It doesn't add that much weight to it. It does add a little bit of weight to the front of it. Obviously, steel compared to polymer, much different weight to them. However, really not enough to be significant. And I've been carrying this as is just to see if there was a difference, and really not. Now, the last thing that I wanted to note is the magazines that come with these non-California magazines, sorry California, are 12-round magazines, standard. Now, when I bought the PT111, it came with two 12-round magazines. I believe there's a model that has 3 magazines now, and they're still 12-round. However, you can get extended magazines that are specifically made for the G2 line, which once again includes the PT111. When you slide it in, it actually adds, and this is obviously disassembled, it adds enough grip. Here's the extended. That's the original. Notice that pinky just kind of barely hangs on. With the extended, I've got more than enough hand room on this. Now, do I want to carry it with the extended magazine? Probably not. However, these are making it a lot easier to take it to the range and go get some nice shooting in. And because this was one of my favorite guns to shoot, it actually makes it a little bit more fun at the range because you don't have that pinky hanging off the end. Now, could I force it on there? Yeah, I could force it on there, but it really wasn't that great. You want a really good purchase with the fingers that you could hold onto it with, and getting that last one on there was really pushing down on it and was causing some discomfort. So holding it with one underneath, not a big deal. With this one, actually much better. Now, this is the 15 round magazine, and they do make a 17 round magazine. I do not believe they make one larger than that. However, I do know that you can get, I believe it is SIG P226 magazines, and they will fit this as well. However, that's not sold specifically by Taurus. These magazines are specifically sold by Taurus, and they come with the spacer to make it fit. Now, one thing I have noticed with the extension is you still have that magazine shake. That's not going to go away. However, when you have your hand on it, that magazine shake goes away. That rattling sound is actually the magazine, though. It's a new magazine, fully loaded with ammo. You're going to have a little bit of movement in there. It's got to wear in. So when you've got your hand on it, that magazine shake goes away. But you still have it. So just something to keep in mind. The 17, I haven't bought one of those. They're the same price. These were like 36 bucks. Really, in my opinion, well worth it. And if you're wondering where I get the ammo, I've been watching Freedom Munitions, and they've been doing pretty well with getting out ammo. So if you need, check out Freedom Munitions. They should still have something available. I don't know if they'll have 9mm. It's been kind of hit or miss, but I found 223. I found 357 Magnum, 38 Special. Oh, and you may have just gotten a new hint on another video. But that's what I wanted to bring up. There's a lot of options coming available for the G2 platform now. A lot of factory options. The models expanding out is giving us better options, better holsters, better magazines, better sights. In fact, I saw a sight package which was the tritium sight package that had the front and rear sight. I mean, there's a lot of sights coming up now. There's a lot of new things coming up for these firearms. So keep your eye out. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you've seen anything that I haven't seen. Maybe I haven't. You know, let me know what you think of these new products coming out from Taurus. I mean, do you think they're worth it? Are they a piece of garbage? I mean, so far, I'm impressed with it, and I think it all works pretty good. But your opinion also matters. Let me know what you think. As always, go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about that situation, about the Taurus. And once again, this is Dave. We'll see you next time.